Hello, this is The Way of Fairness. My name is Stephen Childs. This is the home of the World Fairness Agreement. We need to heal all the places we are broken, integrate all the visions, get back all that was lost. We will need to overpower those that unfairly divide us. Their division leads to war. All the world leaders need to become world followers of fairness. We want fairness for all and fairness from all. Those being served as leaders will now become servants of fairness. Fairness will be what everyone serves. We will all count the same. We have the right to our own opinions, beliefs, and religions, but we don't have the right to do others wrong. We respect all people, but we don't respect unfairness from everyone. We don't judge anyone, but we do judge the unfairness in everyone. Our world of people is a world of factions competing to rule over the competition. This has been called survival of the fittest. The winning side will rule all if they can win. This has never happened. Rather, there is a continuing struggle to become the winner over the others. Many of us don't see things in the same way. But we live in the world of people where it is this way whether we like it or not. We live in a world where the winner takes all. In our struggle to get on top, we sometimes end up hating ourselves and others. We do ourselves and others wrong. We might become angry at ourselves or others. We can get hurt by others or by our own self. We are the people of fairness and are aware of this. We think we have found a way to rule the world by serving fairness as our master and ruler. Everyone will rule the world equally. We are going to become our own best friends. We are going to become friends to all. We will be willing to do anything for ourselves and others so that we can get on top of all this. By serving fairness, we become the leading force of the world. In this competitive fairness, we will be the winning side and we will take all. We will be the most powerful competitor. The spoils of war will be ours. But we will be totally fair about all this. Everyone will get the spoils of war. There has certainly been much spoiled by war. There will not be divisions. Rather, we will all be one people that have risen to the top, that have achieved the greatest victory over those that have been doing us wrong. We will have convinced everyone to stop doing others wrong and instead join the winning side. We will have put an end to all wars. So when you look at what's going on in the world, what are we doing to each other? Why are we doing this? We vote somebody in to be the leader, and a lot of us want our leader to take over, to have the most power in the world. You know, the old saying, America is number one. And that's what Russia says, and so on and so forth. Some people want a fascist ruler to take over and conquer, like Hitler did, Stalin did. Now, they're not all exactly fascist, but it's the idea of authoritarian leader conquering the other nations. We have religions. We have some religions that their sole purpose is to get everybody to surrender to them. And there's no other way. You have to bow to Jesus, or you have to surrender to Allah, or you have to serve Yahweh, or you'll be they will take your land. They will take Zion will become theirs. So we have those three religions: Islam, Christianity, Judaism, that intend on dominating the world as part of their religion. There's probably others, but Christianity and Islam account for more than half of all the population. Christianity is a third of the population of the planet, and Islam is a quarter of the population. And there's not a lot of numbers in the Jewish people, but the foundation of the Jewish religion is the same foundation as Christianity. And as you know, a lot of people are supporting Israel in taking land from the West Bank. And we've been hearing about we need a two-state solution so that the Palestinians have their country and Israel has their country, and there's an agreed upon boundary, a border. No. Why don't we do that? Because the people in charge, the people that are ruling, there's like a secret controlling group. It controls in secrecy. And it's not the world leaders. It's the narcissistic control we have on the job, in our cities, in our neighborhoods. And so, me speaking about this on this video, I'm attacked by this secret controlling power. It's not a government. You could say it's a secret government. There's people trying to say that it's a secret government. Well, it is. It's a ruling group of people. And they are trying to get me to stop because I'm spoiling their plan of taking over. See, the narcissist wants to take over everybody because if he loses, it's like worse than death for the narcissist to lose his power. That's where Trump's at right now. He's losing his power, and I'm hearing from my spirit guide that there's going to be a lot of suicides. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's the Trump people that when they feel like their world leader's not going to bail them out and they're going to be held accountable, and people are blaming them, holding them responsible for what they've done. And so maybe it's Trump's followers that kill themselves. I don't know. This is what I heard from my spirit guide, and it's probably something I haven't thought of yet. Maybe things get so horrible that people just kill themselves because we can't seem to get it that we're doing this to ourselves. It's not them doing it to us. They are us. They are also a we. There's a we that includes everybody. That's who's doing it. It's not them. They're us. The world leaders, all the governments, all the religious preachers, all the criminals, all the people of the planet. That's who we are. We're all the people of the planet. And we're doing this to ourselves. Because why? Why don't we do what I suggested in the World Fairness Agreement? If all of us get together, because we can all unite to stop others from doing us wrong. The right to not be done wrong by anyone. That's what we want. All of us want that. So when we unite, when we join with this, Putin, Trump, I can't think of all the names, all the leaders of all the nations, no matter what kind of wars they've been in, Israel, Palestine, Hamas, Islam, all the stuff that's been done to other people, it's forgiven. It's absolved. There's no guilt. There's exoneration. There's absolution. This is the Christian idea. So what I'm telling you is like an update of Christianity that matches the world we're in that we've learned with our telescopes and with our science. See, I'm an atheist. I'm a prophet of atheism because I have precognitive dreams. So the Bible people say, well, I'm a prophet, and they think I'm going to be their Jesus and look like their Jesus. No, I'm an atheist. I'm not going to be like their Jesus. I'm going to be me, and you can be you. And if we unite so that you're protected to be yourself without having to surrender what you are to someone else. The only thing you have to surrender to, and same with me, is to being fair to everyone. That's what all of us need to surrender to, the world leaders included. And then we let them off the hook. It's in the World Fairness Agreement. Now, there's another thing I want to talk about. We can have like a people's jury for fairness. So it's kind of like Judge Judy. Instead of going through the court system, which is enough to make anybody kill themselves, it's so slow, and it's a racket for them to make money on. It is. They write the laws that make them money. Most of the writers of laws are lawyers, or they work for lawyers. The politicians are lawyers. So if we have an issue where somebody makes a complaint and it goes on the website for the People's Jury for Fairness, let's say we call it that, just for an example, and so people volunteer to make their world better by being one of the people that hear what's going on from the person who was complained about and from the complainer, from both. So the person making the complaint, that guy did something unfair to me, and I want him to stop. And so I'm here to work with you people to resolve this. And the other guy says, well, let me tell you what my side of the story is. And the object is to stop the unfairness. It's not to make a conviction. See, our law is designed to make a conviction. I had a judge tell me, this court system is not about finding out the truth. It's about prosecuting you. I'm like, whoa. They don't care about the truth. They just follow their laws and prosecute. So this would not be like the People's Jury for Fairness. The People's Jury for Fairness would be about finding out the truth of why there's unfairness going on, get to the root of it in both parties, and the people in the jury will probably figure out things that by working on in this way, with this frame of mind, will become very good at stopping unfairness. And we can do it. Who's stopping us? You know who's stopping us? We are. We're stopping it. Because we can. But we can also stop those from stopping us by becoming more powerful. Becoming more powerful than this secret controlling group. More powerful than the narcissist. When we all join together against the narcissist, he's like powerless, totally. Because we're not afraid of his threats. He can't get us fired. He can't get us laid off. He can't kick us out. So it's like when somebody does somebody wrong and we all get on the bandwagon. Oh, let's thump him in the head. Let's punch him in the throat. Let's all hurt this person, this scapegoat. So we scapegoat somebody instead of looking at why is this unfairness going on? And why are we against those guys? And why are those guys against us? And why are we divided against each other? Because we can. And we can also stop those that can do this to us. They're doing it to us. We're doing it to ourselves. Have a great day.